Hello everybody, this is Daniel and welcome to episode 4 of this Watford series. Last episode, I couldn't believe it. I had 500 likes and 0 dislikes at one point. Absolutely ridiculous, and you guys are legends. Thank you so much for that. We will move on to this episode where I'm going to talk about something that I talked about last episode, and that is how to pronounce Shaaraweee's name. So let's go on to some of your guys' suggestions on how to pronounce his name. First we have Shaaraweeee, like a lion, roar like a lion. We have Shaaraweeee, as I was saying it, Shaaraweeee, but I'm going to pronounce it Shaaraweeee. That's just how I learned to pronounce it, and so you know what? It may be wrong, but that's how we're going to pronounce it. El Penis. Wait, what? Okay, moving on, Matt Charles here, the center back that I brought up from my youth academy. I told you guys I'd show you his stats. Obviously, there, not too good right now. He's a 52 overall, but I just brought him up, and I think he has a potential of up to 84. I think the youth scout said. So you see a lot of red numbers there, which isn't good. But I'm just going to try to give him playtime. I tried to get him out on loan, but for some reason, I guess because of his overall, teams will not accept him on loan. So yeah, age 16 though, so he has a lot of room to progress. So I thought at this point I'd just show you guys my youth academy, who I have now. Some of these players are horrible. That first one that you saw, not very good, but I'll sell him. Joe Thomas here, center mid. I bought him because he said strengths are his curve, so maybe he'd be a good free kick taker later on. Guys, these are just all investments. As you can see there, Adolfo, not very good, so probably be selling him. And Paul Frecklington, right mid. I mean, most of these guys aren't very good, but the one that I want to get to, this is a pretty good goalkeeper. And so yeah, I'll make a profit on some of these guys, but the one I want to get to right here is Danny Green. And look at this guy's stats. Well, not really stats, but 79 to 89 potential, 53 to 61 overall. He's a striker, and his stats aren't that bad. I don't know if I show him here, but yeah, I mean, I'll definitely be bringing him up at age 16, try to get him some playing time and progress overall. So it's kind of exciting, guys, signing these new people. But let's move on to some gameplay, and we'll start here against first game of the Euro League in group stage, and we're against Stade Rennes. I pronounced that wrong. Don't need to comment on it. I just know I pronounced it wrong. But this game, in a nutshell, very, very frustrating. And I mean, you guys will see. But here, look at that pass. And Sordell just can't put it away. And this is like, this game and the next game, I just found like I had, you know that when you play, sometimes you play FIFA, and you just get so frustrated. Passes seem to not go where you want them. Just everything seems to not going your way. Well, this game definitely right here. You see Shaaraweeee puts that one wide, and once again, that might not be the way to pronounce his name exactly correctly, but it's how I'm going to pronounce it, Shaaraweeee, and we will leave it at that. Anyways, you saw there a missed shot by them, but in the 83rd minute, already up 1-0, and I couldn't get anything going, and so you see right here, I'm just trying to work it around. I probably had this around the 18, just back and forth. I think they pushed so many people back. I end up losing that match 1-0. Kind of frustrating. Well, not kind of. It was a very frustrating match. But you know what? We'll try to get back on track here against Stoke City in the league match. And Ragazzu already right here showing his speed in the 14th minute. He's going to hit this back to Shaaraweeee, and once again, just a dribbler goes just wide. And you know, I'm gonna want him to start finishing these. I bought him a lot of money, so hopefully he'll be progressing, and yeah, things will start to go his way. So, but I mean, he's done pretty well. You can't doubt that. He scored some pretty good goals. So, anyways, 61st minute now, Zamora with a goal. I'm down 1-0, and the streak continues here of me just not being able to get anything going. You see a whiff there by my defender. Cross over here to Jones, and he's gonna head it. He's a powerhouse. He's gonna head it home every time. Throws up the fist. Rubs it in my face. So 2-0 at this point, and straight off the kickoff though, I'm gonna try to get stuff working. Look, just get it stolen, and Jones is on the break again. Luckily, Loach has a great save there, and you know it remains 2-0. But this is just definitely not going my way at this point. 79th minute, time is running out. Shaaraweeee just keeping the ball here. Little fake shot, and then another fake shot here. It's going to be a nice little nutmeg, and there you go. I mean, hopefully he can stay on form. Nice goal there from him, and we're only one goal down at this point. So I mean, we have a fighting chance until right here. This just makes me mad. They're deep. Like, I just don't understand. Like, if you watch this clip, you can just tell us having a hard time. And Jones once again puts it away, throws up the fist. Actually, that's a number one. Whatever. Anyways, 3-1 here, and in the 90th minute, Sordell, trying to get something going here. I maybe should have shot it, but I do decide to pull it back, finds Shaaraweeee, and he gets his second goal of the game. Not really worth anything, kind of a consolation goal as we lose that match 3-2, so it's the first match that I've lost in the Premier League. Moving on to the League Cup with recently relegated Norwich City, and once again, looking to try to get things back on track right here. Taylor, one of you guys mentioned that Redmond is better than Taylor, and I do agree with that. I think they both probably progress around the same, but I just love using Taylor. He's a player in his own, and I've never played with a player that's so smooth and quick when he has the ball. So I'm going to keep playing Taylor. You see there's some good movement, ends up going out of bounds, but look at this. I love this goal. Maybe one of my favorites out of all the seasons. I don't know why, but that ball is just beautiful. Beautifully played across goal there, and McGinn there with the header. Great goal, and as you see there, I'm playing McGinn because Shaaraweeee is tired. Shaaraweeee is tired. So anyways, great save by Loach there against Holt, and we'll move on to the corner here where they put this inside the box, and Loach tries to come out to punch it and kind of gets caught up on a defender. Morrison ends up getting that goal. Draw at 1-1 right now. Taylor's finding McGinn right here, and he's going to find Taylor straight back. Taylor's going to use his speed down the wing, and you know what? He's going to take this all by himself. And sick little Ronaldo chop again. Weak foot shot in the goal. Puts me up 2-1. Back on track here. Taylor again with the ball is going to find McGinn, who's going to hit it over to Redmond, and welcome Redmond to the squad. His first goal there, but kind of a weird goal. The keeper should have done a lot better. Kind of just hits off his hands, but you know what? I'll take the win. Definitely take it. McGinn with an amazing game. Same with Taylor. They both played really well, and I'll show you guys the match ratings here just to let you guys know that McGinn will be playing. I love him as a player, and 9.5 rating. He had 1 goal and 2 assists, so props to McGinn for staying in there after losing his starting job, and he'll definitely be starting some games here. Moving on to the league tables, and you see there the bottom 3, and I'll move up here to where I am at in 7th place with 10 points behind Manchester City, who is tied with Chelsea for 1st place. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support on this series, and you know what? I can't say that enough. You guys are awesome. You guys are legends, and I will talk to you guys next episode.